Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to go way back with the warning to March of 2015 when they did a presentation. I believe this is at their school. They did a little concert indoors this time, and they featured several songs off of their EP, Escape the Mind, which was new at that point. These were songs that they had written as exercises in songwriting and to help kind of determine their direction as a band, what they were going to be doing. This is one of the paths they didn't continue after this. The song is Eternal Love, and this is kind of, love songy. We did a review of Escape the Mind last March, so we're going to take a little look at that too. I mentioned this in another video recently. As you can tell, they're young authors that are writing this song, in terms of the lyrics. However, it's also worth noting it's the second language. Basically, they're still all children at this point. Just to add a little context, and this was actually a request. I think this comes from Carl, matter of fact. He was one of the first people to mention the warning to us on the channel. So thanks, Carl. This particular set of performances we haven't looked at yet. It's just one of those things that's kind of been on the list, but other things keep coming along. Adrian, any thoughts on this song ahead?
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it again. Love song, country song, very mellow. It's been a while since I heard it, so...
All right, let's go ahead and check it out.
The next song is Eternal Love. For all you who have felt brokenhearted.
Look at Danny's pedal board. Look at both their pedal boards.
Oh, yeah.
Have you
Before anything, let's take a look at the instruments they have. They should all look familiar by now. Danny's got her Gibson Sunburst Les Paul.
Yeah.
We've seen that in recent videos that we watched that happened long ago. Allie has the bass that we saw her playing in Enter Sandman and, of course, Liceo and several other appearances and videos from this time period. This is the 3/4 scale bass. Looks like a Fender, maybe a P bass. I'm not exactly sure what type of bass it is. Looks like a Fender to me, though. But 3/4 scale, and it's still a little bigger on her. She's 10 at this point, so following the old age line here. The pedal boards are really something to behold because they're much bigger than what we see on stage, or what we have seen on stage, after this, essentially.
Yeah, they got more sophisticated equipment now, and they don't need to take up so much room on the floor or anything.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's funny, Allie ended up not using very many effects at all. She's got like one pedal, like a preamp or something, and that's about it. And maybe a volume, maybe tuning, that kind of thing. Danny had a Line 6 for a while after this. Now she's got a Kemper Profiler. But yeah, these things are suitcase style pedal boards. I mean, they're pretty big. Of course, Danny's got the orange amp. That's not surprising. Pretty much every time we've seen them from the cave, they've had the orange amps.
Just reminds me of when I used to look through those catalogs, like a long time ago. I'd look at these Stomp Box catalogs, from Boss or something, and they would have some of these things like holds like 6 or 8 pedals or something like that, and you could put them all together in there.
Yep. Sure. I've got a couple of those, actually. So these are the words. We did go over the words in an earlier video, but just kind of a quick reminder. Being with you made me so happy. Nothing in this world out of my reach. Because I had you, I felt lucky. And then I realized it was all false. I can't believe I fell for all your lies. I flew straight into your trap. So this is the type of thing when you first realize that people can be sneaky and relationships might not always be what you think they're going to be. It's one of those early realizations, It strikes me a little bit like if you were going to do an exercise, make a country song, cause I think they were going for country on this. And it's got a little bit of country going on with it. It's a very successful exercise, but I don't think they played this song more than maybe a couple of times. They played it here. I think it showed up at Liceo as well, which was very soon afterwards. So yeah, a real rarity. The arrangement of that song was really clean. Like the way that they put things together, there was no unnecessary clutter in there. So you can already tell that they're using that method of writing together and arranging together that they still use today, that works so well for them. They keep things uncluttered. They keep it on point. They make sure if somebody's doing something to accentuate it, they're all supporting it instead of working against it with whatever they're playing. Really important factors that more bands, frankly, could learn from, if you ask me. But so yes, an extraordinary piece to take a look back on. And almost 10 years ago now, as a matter of fact, coming up on it very quickly. So any closing thoughts, Adrian?
It was just interesting to see them again. It's like I think they looked even smaller than before when I've seen them.
Oh, well, we've seen them in 2013. But yeah, this is a wee warning territory for sure.
Oh yes.
Yes, laddie, no question about it. So anyway, always fun to see those. Thanks for the suggestion, Carl. Maybe we'll come back and take a look at some of the other things that happened that day. But for the most part, it's just nice to know that it exists and we can go look at it whenever we want to. But there's so many other things on our list right now. I'm not sure when we'll get back to it. But if you have a favorite from that day, you can leave that below and we'll consider it. Okay. And if you have other suggestions, leave those as well. And also your thoughts on this. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us and we will catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.